Welcome to Infinite Mind Potential, where we explore the deepest corners of wisdom to unlock the true freedom within your soul. Today, we journey into the mind of Miyamoto Musashi to discover the profound art of acceptance and finding peace in solitude. Have you ever felt surrounded by people, yet completely alone? Misunderstood by those who claim to know you the very best? This is a common pain for those seeking growth. The feeling that no matter how hard you try, nobody truly understands. Musashi taught that the path to inner peace begins not with being understood by others, but with fully accepting reality as is. We often suffer because we expect the world to reflect our depth, forgetting that everyone is walking on a different path. The truth is, a person can only meet you as deeply as they have met themselves, and not a step further. If they have never explored their own depths, they will never be able to see or understand the depth within you. Do not be angry at the shallow swimmer for not knowing what lies at the bottom of the deepest, darkest ocean. Your disappointment comes from expecting them to dive when they have only ever learned how to float on the calm surface. Relationships are mirrors. The frustration you feel toward others is often a reflection of your own desire to be validated. When you desperately want someone to understand you, it is a sign that you have not yet fully accepted yourself completely. The warrior knows that true strength is silent. It does not need to be announced, explained, or validated by anyone else. You must learn to be like the lotus, blooming in your own time, regardless of whether anyone stops to admire you. We must accept the difference in growth speeds. You cannot force a seed to become a tree in a single day. Dragging someone into deep philosophical thoughts when they are not ready is like forcing a non-swimmer to dive into deep water. It is not an act of love to drown them in your depth. It is an act of ego and control. Musashi walked the path of the solitary way, understanding that his journey was his alone, not to be shared by everyone. Peace comes from letting go of the expectation that others should be where you are, or see what you can see. You can love people without needing them to understand you. You can appreciate them for who they are right now. True freedom is realized when you stop trying to change others and focus entirely on mastering your own internal world. You only have control over your own depth, your own reactions, and the peace you cultivate within your own mind. Be like the water. It does not demand the rock to move. It simply flows around it, maintaining its own course. Solitude becomes a sanctuary rather than a prison when you stop waiting for someone else to hold the key. Respect the journey of others by allowing them to be exactly where they are, without judgment or desire to change. We can build bridges to others, but we cannot force them to cross if they are afraid of the height. When you look at the stars, you do not ask them to rearrange themselves. You simply appreciate their light and beauty. Inner peace is the ability to remain still and centered, even when the world around you is chaotic and misunderstanding. Acceptance is not passivity. It is the active choice to not waste energy fighting against reality that cannot be changed. Stand firm in your own truth, like a mountain that does not bow down to the wind or the rain. Untangle your own knots first before you try to help others with theirs. Clarity must begin within your own mind. Happiness is found in these small moments of clarity, where you realize you are enough, just as you are, right now. The most important conversation you will ever have is the one that happens in the silence of your own heart. Respect the paths of others, even if they lead away from you. Everyone is walking towards their own version of truth. Keep your inner light burning steady. Do not let the winds of other people's opinions make your flame flicker or die. Let go of the battles you do not need to fight. Trying to force understanding is a war you cannot win. Look at the world with the eyes of acceptance. See people as they are, not as you wish them to be. Allow people to pass through your life like clouds in the sky. Appreciate their shape, then let them drift away. Life is often an incomplete puzzle. Finding peace means enjoying the picture even when some pieces are forever missing. Connect with the reality in front of you. Touch the texture of life instead of getting lost in your expectations. When you finally see yourself clearly, the desperate need for others to see you begins to fade away completely. Your value does not decrease based on someone's inability to see your worth. You are valuable simply because you exist. Trust in your own silent growth. The most profound changes happen in the dark, long before anyone else notices them. Be a lighthouse. Stand tall and shine your light brightly, but do not run into the ocean to save boats. Find your own rhythm and dance to it. Do not wait for the world to learn the song in your heart. Acceptance straightens the tangled paths of your mind, turning chaos into order and confusion into a clear, straight road. The moment you stop needing to be understood is the moment you become truly free to be your authentic self. Musashi found harmony in the rain, accepting the wetness and cold as part of the training, not as enemies. Holding on to expectations is like grasping sand. The tighter you hold, the faster it slips through your fingers. Fly high enough and the noise of the world below fades into silence. Elevate your mind above the need for approval. Your energy is precious. Conserve it for your own growth, instead of wasting it trying to explain yourself to others. Appreciate the brief intersections of life. Not everyone is meant to stay, and that is perfectly okay and natural. Read the book of your own life with compassion. Understanding yourself is the only understanding you truly need to survive. In the silence of the night, Musashi found answers that no crowd or companion could ever provide to him. Be like the mirror lake. Reflect the world as it is, without trying to grab the clouds or hold the sky. When you can look in the mirror and smile with genuine love, you have mastered the art of self-acceptance. Each morning brings a new chance to practice acceptance, to see the world with fresh eyes and a clear heart. Your journey is long and beautiful. Do not burden it with the heavy luggage of other people's opinions or limits. Sheathe your sword of judgment. There is no enemy to fight when you accept that everyone is doing their best. Cultivate the garden of your mind. Weed out expectations and plant the seeds of patience and deep understanding. True compassion is helping others stand, but trusting them enough to let them walk their own path alone. As the sun sets, let go of the day's misunderstandings. Let them fade into the darkness and rest in peace. The higher you climb in your own self-awareness, the less you need the applause of those watching from below. Wisdom is not knowing how to change others, but knowing how to be at peace while they remain unchanged. Be flexible like the bamboo. Bend with the winds of misunderstanding, and you will never be broken by them. Your essence is light. It shines regardless of who sees it, just as the sun shines above the clouds. Inner peace is the rock that breaks the waves. Become that rock, and the storms of life will not move you. Walk your path with courage and conviction, knowing that your validation comes from your own honor and spirit. Celebrate the diversity of souls. The world is beautiful because we are all different, seeing life through unique lenses. Embrace yourself fully. When you become your own best friend, you will never feel the sting of loneliness again. You are part of this infinite universe. You are never truly alone when you are connected to the whole. Share your light by simply being who you are. Your presence alone can be a healing force for others. Find peace in the temporary nature of things. Cherish the moment, release the pain, and welcome the future. Master the art of acceptance, and you will find that the world is already perfect, just as it is. Thank you for watching Infinite Mind Potential. May you find peace in acceptance. Subscribe for more wisdom.